putting frequency comb power on a chip. Calling for stability in federal research grants, and enabling collaboration in the photonics community. All your industry headlines are on Photonic Spectra Now. Photonic Spectra Now is brought to you by Edmund Optics. The future depends on optics. Visit edmundoptics.com to learn more. And by Thorlabs, pioneering photonics technologies to accelerate scientific research and product development. Go to thorlabs.com for more info. This is Photonic Spectra Now, covering all the latest news and developments across the industry. I'm Joe Kaczynski, Senior Editor with Photonic Spectra. Researchers from the Michal Lipson lab at Columbia University have found a path to fabricating a frequency comb on chip, paving the way for supercharged data centers and other photonic breakthroughs. In work initially focused on bolstering LiDAR performance, the researchers noticed that sending more power through their chip created a special type of light carrying dozens of colors lined up next to each other. These colors do not interfere with one another, allowing for the successful transfer of multiple streams of data simultaneously. Conventional frequency combs that do this require large lasers and amplifiers. In contrast, the Lipson Group's device fits the power of those combs onto a single chip. That means data centers could soon swap out a full rack of individual lasers for one compact device. A follow-up to a story we first brought you last week. SPIE is calling for, quote, long-term predictable federal investment in scientific research amid massive cuts to grants and changes in government policy. Last month, SPIE joined dozens of scientific societies, urging Congress to take action to safeguard the integrity of the grant-making process. We reached out to SPIE Government Affairs Director Jennifer O'Brien for further comment on White House policies. O'Brien said the potential politicization in federally funded research is the biggest concern of President Trump's recent executive order. We asked if this directive is part of a bigger change in federal attitudes towards scientific research. In a statement, she said, quote, it's clear the administration wants to see changes to federally funded research. This is why it is vital for the US-based optics and photonics community to speak out on the impacts these changes could have, as well as the impacts their research is having on our society. SPIE is working to bring the message to elected representatives and invite all of our constituents to join us in this effort to advocate for our industry and the research enterprise in America. In personnel news, change is coming to the top for Imec. The Belgium-based research and innovation hub has appointed Patrick Vandenameele CEO. This change will be effective April 1st of next year. Current CEO Luc Vandenhove will assume the role of chair of Imec's board of directors. And Energetiq Technology is appointing Vikram Singh as its new president. The developer of ultra-bright broadband light sources made the change back on October 1st. Debbie Gustafson will remain CEO and take on a new role as president of Photonics Management Corporation, the holding company for Hamamatsu Photonics' North American subsidiaries. Covering mergers and acquisitions, Thorlabs has announced that it has acquired Nu Opto Inc., a designer and manufacturer of acousto-optic components. Thorlabs plans to use its Melbourne, Florida-based team to produce those components, which are critical for applications across quantum technology and defense. And semiconductor companies Axcelis and Veeco have entered into an agreement to join forces in an all-stock merger. The group says this pairing will form the fourth largest wafer fabrication equipment supplier in the US. The combined company is expected to be valued at roughly $4.4 billion. And the CORNERSTONE Photonics Innovation Centre has announced the launch of its new open platform, making process design kits, components, and design building blocks compatible with Cornerstone Foundry freely available on the software building platform GitHub. The Silicon Photonics leader calls it a game changer in photonics collaboration, offering researchers, innovators, and industry leaders access to trusted design resources. Not only is the platform built to share Cornerstone's resources, but it also serves as a place for designers to contribute their own work for others to build on. Ramzi Salim, Business Development Manager at Cornerstone, says the group's efforts to lift up the photonics community can help speed up the time from concept to market ready.
It really does shorten the innovation cycle. Instead of something taking 2 years for somebody to come out with a simulation that starts to see results that they're expecting from coming up from the foundry, actually this now comes down to a few months because they're learning from others straight away, and they're also producing their results based on real data. It also raises the tides. The tide comes in, all the boats go up, and actually this is what it's doing. It's helping everybody go up with their contributions all together, really.
Cornerstone's open platform is live now on GitHub. To view a library of designs and data, or to upload your own, go to the website listed here on your screen. And to see our complete interview with Salim, you can go to Photonics Media's YouTube channel. Have a story tip? You can email that directly to me at video@photonics.com. And for more details on these stories, head to photonics.com. Before we go, I want to give a big thank you to the entire Photonics Spectra Now team and to Folio, as Photonics Spectra Now has landed a 2025 Eddie for our on-location coverage of Photonics West. So to see more great award-winning coverage from us, be sure to follow the Photonics Media YouTube channel. I'm Joe Kaczynski, and thanks for watching.